Hey guys, welcome to landdhome. Today we're going to be summer cleaning our living room. We do have some gross messes we're going to tackle, but we're also going to be simplifying our decor a little bit, changing things around, giving it a refresh, and there is a painting fiasco that I was not planning on having happen, so you want to make sure you stay tuned for that painting fiasco. But I just wanted to start by getting the slipcover and all of the pillow covers into the washer so they were ready when I was finally done with this room and ready to get it back together. Then I moved on to decor, and you're going to think I'm crazy, but I took all of the decor off because I really want to get rid of some things. There's just way too much going on in this room. So I'm making a Goodwill pile of things I know that I do not want anymore, and a keep pile of things that I could use in this room, but could also be utilized in other rooms as well.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
So far, here is my pile for Goodwill. Ignore the book bag over there. That's not going. But all of this stuff I'm going to be getting rid of because I just don't need it anymore. You may have seen my son go into the kitchen. You will see a sneak peek of him in this video. But here is all the stuff that I'm going to be keeping. And yes, it looks like a lot, but it's not all going back into this room. It can be used in other rooms, or I can save it in my decor closet downstairs to use later. I wanted to get this pile tackled because having this mess right here was just bothering me, so I'm going to put all of this Goodwill stuff in these bags and take it straight to my car so it's not in my way and I don't forget to take it to Goodwill. I have lots of nail holes to spackle and paint over, and I'm not going to bore you with that process because I did show it in my other 2 summer cleaning videos. But here is a clip at all of the nails that I took out, and that's not even all the holes that I had to fill. So I did that off camera, but let me tell you, it was a process. While I was waiting on that spackle to dry, I wanted to tackle this cabinet. It's not technically in our living room, but it's right by our front door, and it was just a hot mess. We have lots of games in here, and we also have a big tub of games downstairs that I had my son bring up, and we went through, got rid of a few things because I would really like all of our family games to be right here, and we just had too many, and some of them we never played. I'm also going through things like cords, old coloring books, markers, things like that, just so this cabinet functions a little bit better for our needs.
Won't stop for traffic lights. I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down.
Joy of issues that pop up when you're trying to do a room refresh and clean and declutter. I went to paint over the patches I had done, and mind blown. It was not the same color. I don't know if I used a different color. We always use the ultra white, but maybe not. Or the fireplace was really dirty. I have no idea. So I did paint the top. I did not film it because, to be honest, I was not planning on painting this top today. So I just wanted to knock it out. I did one really sloppy coat. I'm hoping, I mean, it looks a little streaky, but I'm hoping it'll do for now once I style it and decorate it. Because I have a Bella Marie and a disaster, and I haven't cleaned anything in the room yet. I have patched there and then over here, but I have not yet made it to this wall because I sanded the patches on here, painted them, and then was like, oh my gosh. So my husband swears I painted this when we moved in. I do remember it was a really, really ugly color. If I can find a picture of the original fireplace when we moved in, I will put it in here somewhere, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it. But I'm hoping that this will just pass. It was a pain to get up on the top. I had to stand on a chair and lean over. I just have so much to do. Fingers crossed, it doesn't look too bad. I decided to add these clips in here just so you can see the original living room color. It was so dark, and also the kitchen, because we did paint our cabinets, and while they don't look great, and I should have done a better job, much better than it looked when we purchased the home. So I just wanted to share this with you. I already have another Goodwill pile, and I wanted to bag that up, and there is an Aiden. He insisted that he was not on film. I was like, you are though, you are. But he was nice enough to help me with that Goodwill stuff to my car so that I didn't have to go down there and I could continue on cleaning. You are going to see a couple times in this video me looking off to the side, my mouth moving but no words coming out, and I am just chatting with him as I'm cleaning and getting this room all set to go. He is going to be making himself some lunch, so please just ignore him in the background. He was hungry. I'm then going to be tackling this little cube organizer. I know some people like cube organizers and some people do not. I really like them. Now, they're not the nicest piece of furniture, but they are really budget friendly and you can store a lot in them. And I also like to put decor inside of the little cubbies as well and not fill it with just baskets. So if you are looking for a piece of furniture that's not super expensive, that's going to allow you to have some storage, but you can also decorate it as well, I highly suggest cube organizers, especially if you're on a budget.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if
I knew this fireplace was filthy. I never cleaned this thing, and that could have been part of my painting fiasco. I literally never wiped this thing down. So we're summer cleaning today, so I wanted to give it a nice, good clean, and it was pretty gross. I did have to be careful that I didn't touch any of the paint that I had done on the top, but I wanted to make sure this thing was nice and clean because it had definitely seen better days, and it looked so much brighter and so much better after I gave it a good wipe down.
never figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling.
Lots of hiccups in this summer clean. You're going to see I start doing just a normal vacuum with my Dyson, and then it started acting up on me because apparently I needed to rinse out the filter and let it dry for 24 hours. So here I am with my other vacuum, which I absolutely love. I love how much it picks up, but it is a pain if you're going to use the attachment because it is so cumbersome. You're going to see me here in a second kind of struggle with getting the chair vacuumed off because my dog likes to lay in this chair and she gets dog hair everywhere. So I wanted to give it a good vacuum, but this big vacuum is kind of cumbersome to use if you're trying to use the attachments. It has great power and sucks up everything, but it's just kind of hard because the vacuum keeps wanting to tilt over as you're using it.
Even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
I knew I needed to clean behind the couch because it had been a minute. I also needed to move the couch over a little bit since I did take that side table and put it next to the chair. I needed to center the couch a little bit more. Also, you're going to notice the front of the couch has a big burn mark in it. Not only is the couch absolutely hideous, we got it at a thrift store a long time ago. It's what we could afford, and honestly, we can't afford anything else now, which is why we always use that slipcover. But I am a cold person, and I had my my little heater a little bit too close to the couch one day before I had a slipcover on it, and I burnt a hole in the couch. So it was already not the couch that I loved, and then it had a giant burn hole in it. So we definitely had to buy a slipcover to cover that up. So when I push the couch back, when you notice that big spot on the couch, That is my fault. Be careful with your space heaters. They do not need to be that close to you or that close to furniture, or I promise it will burn something.
Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you're home. I guess not.
As I'm kind of just cleaning things up a little bit, I wanted to share a quick tip because I just splattered paint all over the place from the little rim right here. So my tip that I should have done before I tried this is to take a gallon Ziploc bag, and I'm just going to place it over the top like that. Trying to do this one-handed is tricky, and just kind of stick it underneath like so. And then you can go ahead and hammer all the way around, and any splatter will be inside the bag and it won't go flying all over you or your decor or your furniture. So just a quick tip for you guys. So I wanted to just show you, I closed that one can and there is all of the splatter. That would have been everywhere. But now it's inside the bag, and I can use this bag to close my other 2 cans and then just chuck it right in the trash. If you have a slipcover, you know it is a pain to get them back on the couch. I hate this part, but it did help that I had my son to chat with to kind of keep me busy, and we were having some really good conversations while I was struggling to get this slipcover back on this couch. So in the end, it's okay. I don't love slipcovers, but I also don't love this couch or the burn hole on the front. So it is what it is, but I finally did get the slipcover back on. I then wanted to show you guys a product that I'm actually testing. This is Be Special. I saw it in a video. It is a pet hair remover. And I'm going to keep testing it because I do like it, but there are some things that I don't love about it. I think it's better than the Chom Chom roller in some ways, but not as good in other ways. So if you guys want a comparison video on these 2 products, please let me know. I then wanted to pill shave just this pillow because it had seen better days. So I just wanted to quickly run over it so it looked a little bit nicer when I put it back on the couch.
Do you ever respond? Explain it all again, again, again. Tell me why you don't wanna be friends. I guess not. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own.
This is going to seem silly, but making that couch really gave me some motivation. Honestly, I was lacking it. I was getting very tired. We had crazy issues with Charter this day, but having that couch put back together gave me motivation to tackle this. Behind the entertainment center, absolutely disgusting. I don't even know what that piece of food is. Oh my goodness. So I had to get back there, and I don't know if you can tell on camera just how dirty this entertainment center is, but even this like rag that I was using to wipe things off and kind of dust it off wasn't even moving the dust. It was so stuck on. I then took my favorite window e-cloth to clean our TV. You're not supposed to use products on your TV, so I like to use the window e-cloth instead because it actually does a really amazing job at cleaning the TV, and I don't have to worry about messing anything up with any kind of products or chemicals. Now for the fun part, and that is styling. You're going to see in some clips that I do struggle a bit, and that's totally normal. If you feel like you're trying to style and decorate your house and you are just having a struggle bus, know that you are not alone and that it will come together. Sometimes you have to move things around a bunch of times in order to get it exactly the way that you want it. So just go with the process and keep trying. And make sure you stay to the end of the video to see what things changed and what the finished products looks like. And don't leave yet, because we still have to tackle these floors. And when I tell you they were gross, they were absolutely disgusting.
Do I ever let go of the days I wish we had? much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. You, I keep wishing we'll end up together. You, I keep wishing. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Oh, no.
The fireplace was probably the hardest thing to style because I was going for a different look than I had before, but I was really struggling with it. I'm still trying to figure out if I like how it turned out, so once you see the final reveal at the end of the video, feel free to leave us a comment and tell us what you think, because I can't decide if I'm in love with it or if I want to change it up.
I'm kinda new with apologies. Holding back, I got history. Yeah. But the way you've been crossing the line, oh, it's something in me that says it's fine. Hoping you wouldn't change me. Got the same old thoughts.
Once it's time to vacuum and steam clean, you know that you are almost done. I'm starting with an empty canister, and I'm going to be doing a slow vacuum. This is actually me going in real time slow vacuuming. I already vacuumed the entire room already, some on camera and some off camera. But a slow vacuum picks up so much stuff that you missed. You would not believe how much stuff is left in your carpet even after you vacuum the entire room just normal. Look, you can see in the canister right now all of the stuff that is swirling around, and I started with an empty canister. I am going to show you the product of just 1/3 of the room. 1/3 of the room, all of the stuff that's going to be in this canister. I obviously did slow vacuum the rest of the room off camera, and then we're going to be jumping into steam cleaning, and you don't want to miss that because it is absolutely gross. If you think this is gross, wait for the steam clean.
I will be alright. Never cut it right, but somehow you make me change. Like I'm better off with you.
I love this steam cleaner. It is small and you do have to refill it a lot and dump it a lot, but it is budget friendly. It was about $99 and I could not afford a steam cleaner that was $200, $300, $400. Yes, it would have done the room better probably, but I can only afford what I can afford. And even though it is small and I do have to empty it often, I do highly recommend it if you want a steam cleaner, but you're on a budget and you just can't afford a couple $100 to buy one. I will leave a link for this in the description box down below. But don't leave because you're about to see this water, and this water is only from, again, 1/3 of the room. It took me so long to steam clean this, but once I was done, I was so happy with the final product. Everything was so fresh and so clean. I loved the refresh, just moving things around a little bit, changing things to different locations, and the more simplified decor. Let us know in the comments what you think about how our living room turned out. It is now time for me to go relax and take a nap with my dog Bella Marie that you're going to see here in a second. And as always, I like to end off a video by lighting a candle so that I can chillax. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you found it motivating and entertaining. Make sure that you check out the video and the playlist on the screen and smash that subscribe button so you can become part of our YouTube family. Bye!